Hello and welcome. It's a pleasure to be here today and to welcome all of you to join us in this conversation in honor of the 50th anniversary of the FDA approval of the birth control pill. My name is Elaine Tyler May. It is a great honor for me to be here and to be sharing this conversation with four amazing, inspiring women, and for us to look back over the last 50 years, not only at the history of the pill itself, but at the history of women's lives that unfolded in very dramatic ways over those 5 decades.
In corporate America, in the corporations, it's not just about affording women opportunities or how many CEOs do we have in the Fortune 500, which is only 13 at present count, but it's really about how do we look at the way companies' organizational structures are, and are they best suited to afford women their best opportunities, knowing that we build those opportunities by mentorship, by collaboration and by conversation. And right now, most companies are not set up that way. So it's not just about affording the opportunity, it's about are we prepared to reinvent that hierarchical structure.
What we need to do is change the workplace to fit women, not women to fit the workplace.
Correct, absolutely.
Somebody ought to be able to be pregnant in the middle of a law case, and make it possible for everybody to be a parent, men too, so that the work patterns are adjusted to parenthood and children. You know, we've spent a fair amount of time in these last 50 years demonstrating that women can do what men can do, and I think the majority of folks now would say that. But we haven't demonstrated, and some of us don't even believe because we haven't seen it. I happen to have a nurturing father, so I was lucky, that men can do what women can do. That's the next step.
The other thing I did want to just touch on was, because you were talking about Mary Pickford making $100,000, the kind of inequality that I do feel in the pay scale in my industry is I'll read a script that's sent to me. I like it. I'll take a meeting with the director. It goes well. I'm thinking this is something I'd like to do. And I get told we're going to go to the actors first. You know, we always, most of the time, cast the actors and then the actresses, and depending on who we get, then we'll know our budget for our girls.
Wow.
So
Wow,
yeah,
I didn't know that. That's
absolutely.
outrageous.
So if you get, you know, so and so who makes such and such, you know, there's only going to be so and so.
And that's at your level, which
and so then they'll say, so you might not, you don't want to do it. You'll have to take a big pay cut. And if you don't, then we'll go down to this level of this actress who makes this amount of money.
What would happen if you said, I'm not saying you have to do this, but
Gloria's going to instigate it.
No, what would happen if you said, well, that's very interesting because then I'm not interested?
Yeah.
Then
you know,
they'd say,
if you go to the
sorry to hear
man,
that.
if you go to the male actor first, then I'm not interested.
They would say, oh, okay, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, we thought that, you know, I'm sure it would have been a good fit, but we understand. Yeah,
Wow.
it's casting the male.
Well, then say, too bad you'll never get on Oprah that way.
That's funny.
A little unity. There's something that's a kind of inadvertent result, I think, of the pill, in a sense. I mean, not the fault of the pill, but of the reception of it, which in terms of making women fit the world instead of the world fit women, which is that the pay differential between women with children and women without children is often as great or even greater than the differential between males and females.
Oh, wow.
We would like to thank our sponsors of this event today, Bayer Pharmaceuticals and Step Up Women's Network, and we would like to encourage all of you out there to go onto the website 50yearsofthepill.com. That's F-I-F-T-Y, spelled out, 50yearsofthepill.com. Put your own dreams and goals and your effort to make a mark on society on that website. You might have a chance to win a $5,000 grant that will help you make your mark.